Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 4. Oh man, last episode we got to see the village of the Hollows, and there's no force field there, so they were able to go up and down in the area at will. We still don't know what the ominous line from Reg was about, not knowing that they couldn't leave there with their humanity. Still not sure what that entirely means, but we got to see a lot of how their little society works. They have this like crazy currency, and they do they have currency, but you can do some like trading and stuff like that, and no thieving allowed, or else they take what the value was equal to from you. And we saw what happened to that person that didn't have enough value. They ended up having to give some of the value with their body parts, and I have no idea if it's still alive. It was getting like torn apart. It might be completely gone, into pieces and scattered to everyone. But yeah, they called it the balancing. Rico started to learn their language a little bit, only like one word as we saw, but that means she is kind of picking up on it, so she might pick up on other things as well, which is pretty cool. But we now have Faputa, who seems to be, at least they're making it seem like it's the girl from the past, the one with the crazy eyes that got exiled from her village and stuff like that. I mean, they showed what they call the Princess of the Hollows, and then they flash back to her, in the same shot. Like they showed that face, and then it flashes back to that one. It's usually a telling line, unless they just want us to think that for now, and it's going to be something different later on. Who knows? But I'm going to go with that for now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where we go. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Goal. Hmm. Oh, geez. Hmm. So she can speak? Oh. So they met before. Oh. Jeez. Hair power. She's just taking reg. Hmm. Interesting. I have no idea. Now, did she call him Reg? Did she hear them use that name? Because didn't Rico give him the name Reg because he didn't have any memories? Reg isn't his name, right? If I'm not mistaken? But I apologize. I was writing things down when I thought I heard her say the word reg, but I didn't see it in like the subtitles or anything, so I might have misunderstood. Maybe I'll go back after. the episode, obviously. So she seems to be like Greg said, a hollow similar to Nanachi. Hmm. Friend. Bug flying past the camera. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so that explains my question from last episode. Hmm. Damn. That's a hell of a line. Interesting. What? Belaf. What? Wait, what? Man, I want to go back and like reread that line because I think I understood what he said, but holy shit. Friend. So maybe he was headed up from the depths and so she did call him Reg. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe that name wasn't given. But I thought Rico gave him the name Reg, but ugh. Don't stab him. He's been stabbed there so many times. Oh, why does everyone keep doing this to him? Ugh. Bring Haku. Hmm. Oh. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. There we go. She must have heard them. Uh. What? Huh? My head hurts. Hmm. Damn. Doesn't want to be alone, maybe. Reg was like a friend or something. One of these guys again. Ah, oh, this background track is amazing. Living in the same time. Such an interesting line. Ah. Sorry, I just. Whoa. Flowers of Fortitude? Huh. Is this another, like, hallucination from him? Shirumi? Huh. Interesting. Oh, God. Why are they gonna show us this stuff? Ew. That's disturbing. Well. So she does have some water. Isn't that what Nanashi was trying to get? Well, shit. Now Riko's gonna be going off on our own, probably. Causing a ruckus. Creepy. Hmm. She should be safe, though, right? Everyone saw the value. Do you know what that means? What did you agree to? I'm so worried, Rico being on her own. Yeah. Very careful. Modima. Madimo. Hmm. Okay. I guess she was almost there herself. I hope they're not luring her. Ugh. Don't go down dark alleys alone. This seems shady. I don't think they care. Rico, why do you get yourself in these situations? Oh my god, why? Why do they keep doing this to Menya? Oh, this thing's still alive. Oh, it's just gonna do the same thing to Menya now. Uh-oh. Is that the balancing again? What now? Oh, is that why the balancing happened? Okay. It learned, thank God. Can heal kind of like Meaty could. Okay. I don't know what this thing wants. I don't understand. Okay. Ma. I hate his little butt. Why did the balancing happen? Eat something not what you ate before, though, I imagine. Ew. This one seems sassy. Uh-oh. Hmm. Maybe there's a reason. I guess it tastes good. Ah. Gross. Hmm. Oh, that's Wazukyan. So that's one of the three stages. Balaf is another one. Who we're about to see. Oh, is Balaf the snake? Whoa. Yeah, okay, so Balaf was this one. This was one that I thought might have been one of the people we knew. Damn. It's wild looking. Meaty? How? Why? Both eyes. What? What? Oh. Okay, so kind of like from the opening, she's like attached to all kinds of tubes. Interesting. What? I am confused, my guys and gals. Okay, well, we shall let the credits roll while I try to wrap my head around what? What? Okay, so it seems like what was her name? I wrote it down. Vuho? I don't know if I got that right. Seems to be like connected to the same kind of goop that controls the balancing. So is she the one that controls it all then? Like all those like entities that come up, does she command all that? So is she kind of like the ruler behind this place in a way that like controls the balancing at the very least? Hmm. And how is Meaty there with both eyes too? Is it okay. I don't know. Alrighty guys, that is it for episode 4. Huh. I mean, I have a couple theories, but the only thing I can really think of is, like, you know how they always say that anything that dies just, like, returns to the abyss? And I thought it was just, like, a kind of like a way of saying, like, anything that dies, you know, goes to the afterlife kind of thing, like a religious sort of thing, like belief in an afterlife, you know, whether it's like heaven or hell, but like saying like the soul goes somewhere. They just believe that it returns to the abyss, kind of thing. I wonder if that's more literal. Like, did like Reg's canon and the same ability that Bondrewd used to destroy Meaty's eye, did both of those just like, not, I don't want to say transport, it's not like a teleporter or anything, but did it like atomize Meaty, but since Meaty is kind of like was able to heal from anything, did those particles just kind of like drift down here and she ended up here in entirety? But the eye and the rest of the body was like destroyed so long prior. Also looks smaller than before. And there was actually one line that gave me another theory too. That was just like what came to my head there, but where was it? It was before all the Rico stuff, right? It was something that Kaja said. Man, I didn't think it was this early on. Yeah, so it mentions Meaty. Don't care about the rest. She smells very good. Kaja wants her too. Which was like the red flag to me. I was like, how does he know what Meaty smells like? And I briefly just chalked it up in my head to like, okay, well they mention like the signal of the soul and stuff like that, so maybe that's what he's smelling, is the signal of Nanachi's soul, you know? But then he says, like, but Nanachi, you know her well, huh? Even though Belaf of the 3 stages is using her? That warm mass of curse the masked man left behind. Huh. That's the line I wanted to read again. Is that masked man, is that considered is that considered Bondrewd? Is that who he's talking about? Sorry, I couldn't think of the name for a second there. I have so much shit going through my mind right now. Huh. Now, that warm, massive curse the masked man left behind, did he, like, take a part of Mitty that was, like, split off and, like, just drop it down the abyss or something like that? If that was the case, and it, like, took form as, like, its own entity? Man, I am really confused. I'm sure they're gonna explain it. They've been doing a good job of, like, introducing confusing things, but then explaining them later, you know? Kind of like how this episode they explained the signal of the soul. Like, Nanachi was asking the same question that I asked, like, did they just listen to Rico and be like, Rico just said this was, like, extremely valuable and they just listened, you know? Like, anyone could say anything's extremely valuable, is what I was saying last episode, you know? But, that makes a lot more sense if they're able to somehow know, you know, based off your deepest feelings that even you might not fully know. But they also mentioned that, you know, Nanachi was like, well, some people will, you know, lie. I guess, like, I don't remember exactly how Nanachi worded it, but basically she said that there's like bad people who just have bad natures in general, and he said like the even a lie, if the person believes it enough, then it can become the signal of their soul, which is pretty crazy, you know. But okay, was there anything else? Ba, 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 ba. Hey, what do you mean? The three stages are the ones who made this place, right? What left who behind exactly? Okay, and then we cut away, so... And then he's just bringing her there. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So, that's crazy. I have no idea. I'll just have to wait and see, like, wait for them to explain it to me. I don't really know what's going on with Mitty, how she's there. What does he mean, that warm, massive curse? Like, I was trying to also think, was there, like, a second part of Mitty that happened, like, because you know how Mitty took on the curse for Nanachi. So Mitty took on the curse for herself and for Nanachi. So she took on like extra. Like, I wonder if like that extra could have been its own entity kind of thing too. I don't know. But like, and he called it a warm massive curse, which is interesting. Like, didn't even like refer to it as kind of like a person. And he said that Balaf is using her. Like, what is Balaf using her for? But interestingly, also we learned this episode, like Wazukyan is that one, and Balaf is the other one, the snake one. I don't know how to describe him other than like the snake one, but Balaf looks badass, But yeah, I'm really curious what this place is like. I'm just really intrigued by this whole place and how it was like founded. I mean, obviously these people like somehow did it, way back then, and they're still around, which is just really interesting because, you know, that's gotta have been like what, like 800 years ago or something. I can't quite remember what, like, how long ago the abyss was found, and I don't quite know that we know when they went down, but like they definitely went down early on before there was any kind of, like our current civilization got there. Obviously there was some civilization, there was like the tribes people that lived there, but yeah, and we're starting to see some more people that speak, well, Japanese or English or whatever language they speak in the show, whatever you consider it. But I imagine some of them are considered, like, I'm guessing a lot of them are the people who came down here originally. But I guess nothing's to say that it couldn't be other cave raiders that have come here and ended up, messing up and getting turned into hollows too. So there could be people from a couple of years ago here, or it could be people from 800 years ago, But either way, it's pretty crazy that they're, still alive and everything. But anyway, Faputa was saying, that's how you say it, right? Yeah. That her goal has appeared when she saw Reg, and they had met before, which is obviously very, very interesting. I mean, it makes sense that if Reg is on his way up from the depths, trying to find, like, if his goal was to go up and find Rico, then it would make sense that he might pass through this area on his way up, and see them. So apparently he ran into Faputa and probably got along with her, became friends seemingly, and then left. But interesting. Like the biggest thing for me was I was starting to doubt myself because when I rewatched, because I watched, or not rewatched, but I watched the movies, right? And I didn't like 100% pay attention because I have seen like the show several times, and so like I didn't sit there. I was playing like a game while I had it playing, and I wasn't sure if I was just misremembering, but I was pretty sure Reg was the name that Rico gave him. I was fairly confident of that, but I started doubting myself the more I heard Faputa calling him Reg. I was like, wait, did I mess up? But no, seemingly Reg is somehow the name he used on his way up, but then Rico gave him the same name, which is just hurting my head because like how is that possible that whatever name he was given, however he was named Reg in the first place on his way up, that name that he used, how would Rico have known to use it? I don't know when we're going to get the answer to this. We might not ever, or it might not be, it may never be animated, kind of thing. But like, holy shit, that's getting into like, I don't even know. Like, is that like, are we getting into like time paradox kind of bullshit? Or is it like, I really hope. Okay, so the biggest thing I don't want to happen, right? The biggest thing I don't want to happen is we find out that it was like Liza that named him Reg, and then Rico named him Reg, and it's one of those things where it's like, like mother, like daughter, we just happen to think of the same name. You know how that happens sometimes in anime where like a parent and child will think like the same thing, and they just say like, oh, we really are related. I really hope it's not going to be something like that because that just seems ridiculous. Oh man. But I am overwhelmingly fascinated by that, and I think I have like almost no theories as to why it's like that. And that makes me really excited because I mean that just means that I'm going to be going through it like the show just that's going to be in the back of my mind and I'm just going to be wondering the whole time. And however they reveal it, I imagine it's going to be pretty interesting. But it makes me want to go back and see where Rico named him Reg and see if there was any indicator that would have been like that named him Reg. But I don't think there was anything like on his person or anything that she looked at. I think she just like came up with the name on a whim. But man, I'm also not sure why the balancing happened again. Like, was there actually something stolen, or could that have actually been Vueo like helping get helping Rico get out of there kind of thing? Like maybe there's other, maybe the balancing doesn't just happen with thievery. Maybe it happens with any kind of like crime in the area. Like what if those guys were obviously it seemed like they were doing some shady stuff, like I really have no idea what they were trying to do. But they dragged Rico into a dark alley and were being weird. So like that's enough for me to think that they were doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing. And that makes me wonder if like Vueho, I'm probably saying that totally wrong, but if she is kind of like the police force of this village, and she saw that this was happening, and so she did a balancing to stop it kind of thing. I'm just wondering if that's like normal for her to do. I'm not sure because they also like her helmet got taken, so was that considered thievery and why the balancing happened, or did they steal something from someone else beforehand and then the balancing? I don't know. I really don't. But I feel like there's a lot of reasons it could have happened, but I'm just really curious. But damn. Fascinating stuff this episode. Oh man, I'm I I'm curious as to why did Faputa have to so thoroughly check Reg? Is that just like her not understanding the reason why Reg doesn't remember her? So she thinks like, oh, maybe this is someone else, and that's why she has to so thoroughly check him? Or is it possible, like, we know that Reg is a robot, like, could there be other Regs out there, you know? Like, could he have been a product that was mass produced? And there could be like 20 of them somewhere, and that's why she was so thoroughly trying to figure out if this was the same one that she knew before. I don't know. Oh man. Like, I don't know if that's a possibility. I feel like that'd be kind of weird if it was, but it was just something that I was thinking about of like, why did she have to like stab him and taste his, blood or fake blood or whatever it is he has there? Why did she have to go through so much trouble when she could have just looked at him, But I don't know. Really fascinating. It could just be that she couldn't comprehend the idea of Reg losing his memories, so she just had to check, and like make sure that it was the real Reg, the one that she knew, even though maybe she just wasn't trusting her eyes in that moment, kind of thing. But it could be very simple, but just me trying to, dig deep. But holy crap, this episode was crazy, guys. Man, I can't wait to learn more. I feel like I have not many good theories, and I feel like this show is gonna surprise me. This is the level of intrigue that I wanna see. I love this stuff. That's like the big thing for me with anime is like I don't get as excited anymore with like anime fights and stuff like that. I feel like I'm like almost tapped out. Like obviously if I see some cool choreography in a fight, I'll be like, "Oh, that was awesome." But the real stuff that gets me in anime is when they introduce all of these like mysteries, and as long as I actually get answers to those mysteries, I'm happy. I hate when they introduce mysteries and then just never answer them, and it's like one of those things where it's like, "Oh, well, it's up to the viewer to decide what it means, and I'm just like, no, tell me what it means." But yeah, this is a level of intrigue that just has me like super interested. So I'm excited for the next episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. You can't see more for this show because I watch it as it airs each week, but there is early access for my other shows. There's Patreon exclusive shows if you want to see a live action show like Lucifer. I'm watching that on there. I'm watching Mob Psycho Season 2 on there. Check all that out. There's some other shows that are on there that haven't been released to YouTube yet. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.